to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18-yard line.
Back to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Our home team 7. Visitors, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a first down, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Results in a first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
He'll get this out wide.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
at the 22-yard line.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
First and goal.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
This one intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The home team's offense about ready to get going on their second possession. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. First down throw there is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A gain of 9 brings up third and run.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 46. Here's second and a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw, and he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Point. It's up and through. And his guys move out on top. 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air now on first and 10.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. The gain down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll throw out of the gun, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close. Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point is good. And the visitors get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They had the touchdown on their prior drive, so that makes it 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far, as they look to put another drive together beginning here. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
On the deep ball. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Throws here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First down and
The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get this up close to a 1st down as he stopped just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10.
3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Start on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
22-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's 3rd down and 4.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
49-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Crazy. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 2. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
to the air one more time. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Here's their punter now, as he is on to kick it away. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you, second half. Drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Mason motioning over. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
And 10.
Incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. Results in a 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
32-yard line.
Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
15-yard line.
Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss.
Third and 6.
And it's third down.
And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Third and 3.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Hunt team out, ready to send this one away. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First down and 10.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but They're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down. They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and that players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
The 31-yard line.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He spun right around one defender, but it only going to be a gain of about 3 yards, and it's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now give on the ground, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
This is 3rd and 6.
Gain brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw.
A 3rd down pass. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A handoff as they try to run it here. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
A run now on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. Result is a 1st down.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts to the defense. Now, if there's one 1st down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. 2nd down, they need 7. Here's a handoff, gun. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.